starts to pick up. was talking a bit of sense, aren't we?
Right, evening gents and ladies. Sorry, took a bit of a time to get on the mics. We've been installing some new mics to let us know if they're okay sound quality wise. Got Ross Lowell with me of all people.
Yeah, you've been in good behaviour.
Been a good match so far. Didn't imagine Knox to miss that black. I think a little bit of nerves in there. He pots them for fun normally. Reading a few comments, there's even more people going towards Dent winning. I'm on the fence with it. I do think it's a 50-50 game. I think they're both quality players. You can speak.
Yeah, sorry, Matt, I'll just read a comment from Matt. Thing is, Matt, you know what it's like, money gets you, and you have a knockabout with Ryan, he knocks him in all day long, mate. Just a bit nervous, 3 frames in. So he's quick.
Fat Wassy on the mic. That's another frame for young Denty. But again, it's one. I should be clicking one for Knoxy there, I think.
Yeah, well then the one Knoxy top, which you could put for Denty, so it's a bit of a.
Honestly, I'm not just trying to be diplomatic. I do believe there's very little in between these two players. I mean, they're very similar players. I think Ryan's probably got the better beat game. I think Denny's got a slightly better potting game. Both good with the white ball. I don't think there's much in it at all.
I've had numerous messages, and it's on the day. It is on the day.
Yeah.
It's all about the money on the day. Not big hitters, but you know Ryan for years like I have, and he can play. Denny's up and come in, so it makes it a good game.
I mean, he's 16 or 17, he's 16, and at 16 he's got such a bright future. I mean, tell the difference as well. I mean, he's got a girlfriend, I know now, but Knox's ability has been there for everyone to see for a while now. But he's slowed down a little bit of late just because he's got a girlfriend, he's got kids.
We've realised he's not in the closet. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Phil. We'll put that out there quickly.
But kids and family like getting away a little bit, so he hasn't got as much table time as he used to. But you'll still see it. You'll still see it tonight. You'll still see how quality it is.
He will get flowing. It'll become a good game. I mean, race 21 starting at 7 o'clock. I think it's a bit crazy, but we're 4 frames in and it's been half an hour, so it's not a bad start.
I'm trying to get the missus' attention to get himself a cup of tea, and she keeps looking away from me. I think he's doing it deliberately.
We know the boxing relationship is. That's all I can say on that one. Yeah, cheers, Dan Green.
It's probably a bit echoey because we've got 2 mics going. The new mics, I haven't had a chance to really install them. I've nipped in an hour and a half before and had to redo the whole PC setup because it's been stripped down. So I was running a little bit late for time, Chunk. We'll get there in the end, mate. Dan Green. Dan Green.
Dan Green and John Mower are at it.
Andy Bartlett, a bit of Paul royalty coming in, look. Do you not know Bart's? You know Andrew Bartlett?
Yeah, I know
Bartlett.
Yeah.
The wing himself.
Yeah, is that the one that keeps avoiding Blanchard?
Well, I'm not going to get into that. I like both blokes. I'm not going to get in there. He's not avoiding anybody. Let's not go into that. Don't comment on that, Andrew Bartlett. I went past Andrew Bartlett's house today, actually. This monitor we're looking at now was bought from his neck of the woods.
Screwed too far, mate. We'll go away from the game.
Can you see the pot? It's hard to see because no, you don't quite enough.
He's left it back.
So far, yeah. That's another one where he's got down quite far, down the pipe. Missed a block last time, he's missed the last round now.
Maybe Mr. Item.
Back in, yeah. Adrian Scotty boy.
It's not an easy hill there, though, is it?
It's started shot, but you just saved it.
Yeah.
That's sensible.
Safe, isn't it?
That's smart.
That's really
that's
safe.
vicious. Again, you'd imagine Knox to get out of this. He's going to try and get in, to be honest, but I'd be tempted to try and just spit it out a little bit so it's more potable. Oh, he has, he's hit it quite hard. He's actually
safer.
Phil, give him some cue cards so he can try and read. They're really been new, mate, aren't they? He's been spot on enough to come on and help me out when I was sat waiting for Pio.
They've been waiting for the day to get me. John Mower, you'll be bad. You'll be timed down, mate. So, missing the game here, John Mower.
He's doing a massive favour for us. I've actually got the colours song around as well. I tell Chunky off. Yeah, it will be back with us. I'll just explain to him because it's fat. We've got 2 mics.
I think the problem is with Chunks, he's a bit of jealousy.
He could have been here. He should be here. He's supposed to come in, but he's a bit tired, the boy, I think.
Offered him a lift.
He's got many lifts because I've got the car. I'm driving in tonight. The missus has got a car. You're in here.
Oh, what's your name then?
Potter from Scott are here supporting my doubles partner. I thought I was your doubles partner. Undefeated, Mr. Parts, 100%.
And let's flick it out, you reckon?
Yeah, he'll flick out. He can go along with it in the same bag that he wants to red. Yeah, it's gone to it. I'm not so tempted. I mean, he's still. Whether he readies, he's got a free shot.
The
This.
thing is, you flick it out, you could leave it bad. You're playing behind it, you've got a shot. Or if it stays over, I mean,
I don't know. He's not left the white. I mean, he's got a shot. This, hasn't he? If he pots it, he's going to be on the black. So.
See Ryan pot these about 20 times, but my starts for a knockabout.
It's different, isn't it? It's different when you got that 1.3 on it.
What, 3-1 down?
I think he goes for the cut. If he pots it like I say, he's on the black. It's not close.
I mean, you might get fortunate with dodgy white.
No, I think it's going to push away. He'll settle down.
You just don't want to put your cue through this too much. If you accidentally fall
Again,
through it
yeah,
a
but
little bit.
he can leave himself bottom right corner if he comes through it a little bit. We touch trace to left hand side, can he pot this? If you don't want to fancy holding, but he might just drag onto it. This is it, high edge on the corner.
Oh, wow.
But again, if he plays this, he can pot this and leave the white on the left hand side of the table. He's not leaving much on.
If he misses it, rattles it and puts up that cushion, favourite.
That's not about the tables, because it would be better if he could do, but there is spare. Nah, have a word.
Yeah, the problem is, though, if he misses this and puts it safe, then Ryan becomes a big favourite and he's got a free shot to move his red. Yeah. That's great. That's an absolute fantastic.
Just going to refer to that to Bart's going, no, I agree, Bart. He was on fire that day. I mean, even I was playing well, Bart. So you brought the best out of me. I still talk about the, I don't know if you remember it because you probably do it quite regular, but the treble across the table that you told me to play it and I didn't think I hit on me and I got it. I live on that shot. I think Pat will be on his way in now, mate, to be honest. He's on his way in to come do some comms. Mr. Lowler's just jumped on to help me out because I didn't want to waste my decent mics and I've actually been allowed to spend some money by my business partner, so I've got some new mics. Just mentioned you actually let me spend some money, like, you know, new mics, new PC. I mean, you've been frivolous. The wallet was open. It took a while. There's about 5 padlocks on it.
Combination.
bit of dust as long the way. Everyone breaks that.
I know it's a monster, isn't it?
That's a better break.
It's just split a bit too far to the side, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going from spreading nice with no pot to potting. How many balls put there? 4 balls. It's nothing.
But that's better. It's for one good shot I've played, Bart. That's why, mate. Luke Daniels in. Evening, Luke, you lad.
Well, there. Apart from the black.
He's got. You'd like to think he's got a couple of options to get.
Yeah, you get an angle on that middle, you can roll through a bit of top K and give it a little flick out. That's where it ends like. But you play looks sometimes.
I always want. I mean, again, I'm not as good as these guys, but I try to get a ball out like that. I always try to do it without. I don't want to be last yellow.
No.
I want it so I've got a ball near a bag that if I do something, I've got another shot.
Just recently I've learned that.
Yeah. Just going down blind alleys or whatever.
Yeah, because you can flick that out and you go on top cushion, but if you had another ball, you've got a chance to get on it still.
Yeah.
But
Dent
is on Kelvis.
I've moaned at Chunky so much for not doing that, and I'm sat here not doing it myself. It's been a while. That's a good shot. I like that. Rolled off that yellow.
With the red. That's with the red, or it's. I do think he should here. If he doesn't, I'll be surprised.
It's going to keep the black out of it, though, isn't it? Oh no, that's.
He played black harder now for them.
Yeah, and he's also got some very nice position to put a white if he gets a chance to put that white in that gap there, and there's no getting out of that. So.
At first, I thought the worst. So it stops him flicking the black out as easy now, it stops him doubling it.
I agree with that comment, Bart. I mean, I think Knox is still a young lad. I think he's 25, Knoxy.
24, 25, something like that. Looks about 12, but yeah.
I mean, if he practices a lot more. I mean, Dent practices an awful lot, and he has got his future's as much as he wants to. You know, it's always good, big as he wants it to be. But sounds right. Yeah, you what silly. I don't want to overcomplicate things for Ross.
You have to do something big here. Not on this one, but the next one. But then does he flip black out and say take chance and Knoxy?
He's got an angle, I think. Yeah, he's got an angle, I think. I think he's got the angle to go into him. It's going to be.
Thing is, if he pops it, flicks the black out and towards the corner,
he's
asking the question.
Maybe like Dante, it might double it. I thought the better than away. I mean, he's relieving a little bit to luck even if he does try and crash into it, so he's got to go to double, I imagine.
Oh, that's a shot. Oh, that's a good. See, now the double's not there.
He can still double that. He can still get that. It's just whether he can make the white avoid off the back rail. I mean, a little bit of right hand side will probably stop it kicking into it. Evening, Mr. Gibney. Excuse my coughing, boys. Dying, man flu.
Tell you what, this will be a hell of a shot. This. Like I say, you've got to avoid the white yourself from way back. Well, we know it there is white, so
not a bad
maybe it would have been a good double if it went.
It's not the worst leave in the world, is it?
No.
He's not going to have much of the black to see, I don't think, when he
Right, that's
comes back.
struggle this on that rest.
I'd back double that one. See, I'd have been looking to back double that one and bring the white down the end of the table.
See, even if it, the only way you could get good safety here is if it went behind that red, stop you across double.
Evening, Scott.
So now he puts it over the bag at least, somebody would have thought.
Again, it's a tight cup. He's got a free shot of this almost. Kind of like I say, double across. He's got a free shot to play it. I mean, this is good because if he misses it, he should leave it over the back, shouldn't he?
Oh, it's not in. See now,
it's going to be straight snooker as all he's got. He's got to flick off this one, bottom, well, the second one down from the black. Flick off that. Yeah, if he flicked off this one second down from the black, he cuts out across double, doesn't he? He can't bring a white across, so
I mean, well, Alan likes to play it, not a 4-1 down, that's for sure.
It's dark, makes I put a filter on it to make it look dark because I don't like it in too bright.
I think. I mean, it might be harder when you sit at the table. I can't probably see from here.
Is that Modest Mike's attempt at humour there? I think it is. Why is it so dark?
That's much good.
See, that's he gets it every day anyway.
Yeah, it's 5-1, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think that's the best shot to play. It's 5-1, but it could easily have been, a lot. I mean, then it's only really multiple couple of mistakes. It's not like ran out his chances in the last two frames.
I think there was one frame, me and Tom was watching from over there before Mike come on, and they took one wrong shot and knackered it up. Took one wrong shot, and that's the difference, isn't it?
I still think there's a lot of points going this. I still can't see the
race 21.
It's not being close. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just a case that he's settled a bit quicker. But then you imagine he's settled a bit quicker. But Knox don't know these tables very well. They are different from a Supreme. I'm not going to get into the politics of saying who's better or worse. It's a matter of opinion. But I mean, they do play slightly differently. Middle bags aren't as easy. If you can't force it in bags on these tables. So in the end of the day, and Dent knows these tables. He plays them every day. So
that's not a good break at all. Not the worst, but not the best.
Reds, you fancy Reds here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's got two on the rails, but he's got them early, isn't he?
Yeah, but they're just off. I think they're a good inch off out there, the easier ones.
Yeah.
And plus, if he rolls this and misses it, he's not going to leave himself.
Well, he's got that bag where the yellow and black, and the other two yellows and black need.
Oh, hello. We're talking with Paul Royalty. Look, we just comment on the bottom. Look, Craig Wadden himself. Unbelievable player. How you doing, Wads? You alright, mate?
I've got a funny feeling he's taking these out. I really do. I'm putting it out there.
I think he takes it out, yeah. Oh, that's a bit of a tight angle there. He might just go back up the table and come back down again now. It stayed on there, Gabo, so don't matter what you think of it, unfortunately, mate.
That's a good shot. That's over shot.
Wow.
Now you've just got to navigate these points. Can you stop swearing behind us, please? You had a little bit before that. Here you go. The mic picks up.
I'll have a play, mate. I haven't had a good chance to play with Gibbo. I'll have a little play with it in a bit.
Well, that's some then.
Just a little on off the rail, off the back rail, and it's always short. Is it that very, very, very short? I don't get that because he'd rather over it that because if you over it, you leave yourself a shot still.
No, I don't want wrestling there. You didn't have to put sign on it, just a bit of touch, didn't you?
Yeah, why check it? Why check it? I mean, you could have gone, like I say, put top, or even put a bit of right on, a bit of running side on it. I don't get that. But it's still that well. It's still that very well.
Good recovery. Shouldn't have been in that position, that.
Well, what was it? It was 1-1, wasn't it? 5 frames reeled off in 15 minutes, that's 20 minutes reeled off 5 frames.
But I think that tells you a bit of the story though, because the one frame that's, I mean, Knox took out a lot of the finish with one, but I do think if the frames go messy, Knox wins the frames. I don't see Dent's B game carrying him through this match. I think Knox's B game is far superior to Dent's.
I thought Knox might B game a bit more, but he hasn't had many chances, has he?
But then again, yeah, I do think also it's one of the things you kind of kick in if you. I mean, this sort of gap now, 6-1, you probably think, yeah, I'm going to start playing my B game now.
If you get a chance to, you're at this level where it's 2 visits a frame, it could be quite easily over.
Yeah.
John, I am not in control of the colours, mate. That is Phil Lane. He's new to this.
It's a cracking break.
That's a nice spread.
That bounces. Oh, send 2-1 there on the side. But again, he's got plenty of chance to get there, mate.
This is it. It's big woodhouse.
The moan about my dark screen. Let me turn the film up a minute. It's probably dark on. If you're watching on a phone, it can be looking a bit dark sometimes. They've probably got crap phones, mate, to be fair.
Yeah, well, you've got more than 5% on your phone. You might see it, but it's your mic. 5%, mate. Your phone dimmings a bit.
Why can't you see the top of the table? It's all displayed. The whole lot is displayed. See the whole lot. The whole lot is on there. I think it might be. I think it might be your phone. They are there. Give it.
Is he watching it on a Nokia?
He's got less than 5% battery, mate. That's what it is. I'm telling you, 100%. Oh, that's very short. Look, that out now.
Cool. He really is whipping you, isn't he?
Oh, what's he saying now?
I can't tell you.
Give it up, come on. I'm not happy with my comment. Well, I think we're going to have to slug this one out a little bit.
Is he on reds then, Mr.
Dent is on reds, yeah.
What the fastest response right now? Stick with me a second, mate. I'm just going to have to play with it, because otherwise these guys aren't going to be very happy with this. Let me just...
So what, see when you move it. Yeah, that's
see, I don't like that now. That's what I mean. Let's see what it looks like. I think I'm way too bright now. It will change at catch up.
Looks too bright, that.
Right, so I think so.
There's
wow.
two people moaning, mate, out with 69 viewers. So I've got myself a subject. Oh, look, what's going on here? Stupid.
No, that's not a great shot.
Why is that?
It's just behind. Way behind.
Is it?
Whoa, easy on the Android one, Mr. Partler. I don't do Apple either, do I? I might have tits, but I'm not a female. Then he's just come over and given a bit of self-praise. Self-praise is no praise at all, as you always say, but he's just come over and said, did you like that shot? Dan Green, mate, don't you start, mate. Plus, I don't know who you are. I forgot what you look like now, Dan Green. I haven't seen you for so long.
Changed man. Wow. So this is where I think Ryan then now gets tapped. Nice and snoop.
And it's that's. I tell you, like I say, there's no one, or not many people out there that are better than this Ryan. I mean, he is spot on this. Even little simple shots like that, he plays them so well.
He has to play perfect. Yelled them out, nice amount, to make it not so easy. But what does he do when he gets two? Move one on the left first, then go for another two.
Speaking of this, so far behind it's doing it.
Isn't it?
It's because it's on the same internet loop, so it takes relative around.
Can't you flick it off, flick it back on?
What I'm going to try and do. I bought these TVs, so I know they're cheap.
Right, What's you doing here then? Check that.
See how he's going to, if he moves this, he's going to look for another 2 shots, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you want to leave the studio. Oh, he had to the back.
He won't like that. I mean, it's not the worst thing, 'cause he still wants another 2 shots, so he'll get another 2 shots. Man, push it to one now.
Roll through and he try something with the yellow.
Gibbo, I'm ignoring Gibbo now. I've just decided I'm ignoring him. Say again? Yeah. Adam.
You asked him to give us his
You got his number?
Is that Adam?
Yeah, we know Adam.
Ben's dressed for a night out.
Looking very good, Ben Woodhouse. Looking very good, mate. Looking very dapper for just so what I mate. Looking very
You know
dapper.
what, he's got a nice smile, Ben, hasn't he?
He's a beautiful man. Beautiful man. He is punching now.
Well, I didn't want to say, but
I just said he's punching around. His missus is up behind him. I didn't even say that. And my missus
she
behind
knows.
me.
She knows. Oh, Ben's giving him a chance to move this back if he gets go at it, which I think he will by looks of yours.
Modest Mike saying Ryan needs to be single again. He was a decent player, and his girlfriend actually is in the chat.
And she said thanks, cheers. He can reel off a few frames, make it interesting. We don't want anyone running away from it.
Not a dead game at all. Can that black? The black ain't particularly going anywhere, is it? So I know he's got doubles on and such things, but
Yeah, we can put this in the middle now. He's moving it, isn't he?
I think he might clip the.
Oh, shot. Oh, that's look at that. But
He won't be too worried about that because he'll flick off one in behind the other, won't he? So
then it's, well, big ash for Ryan this frame if he gets this right.
it's a little bit of one inside off this one here, and then he's back into the two of them. Oh, it's a bit soft.
Yeah,
He'll be alright with that. I'll find out for you. Did Mr. Woodhouse? Question for you. It says Mike Gibbon. He says, did Woodhouse beat the MILF machine? No. That is the answer to that. 6-1 up, and he dropped his beeps.
tell you what.
Good at that.
Might
Lovely
be a
it.
good shot. If you guys see that. Right.
Most. Oh, sorry, yeah, Knoxy. Using your phone then, eh? Oh, it must have been a total then, wasn't it? But it must have
I'd
been.
have thought you'd seen edge, but we can't tell from here, can we?
No. I tell you the thing about streams, innit? You can't really tell the angle of it like that.
That's why when you have it here, you can look over and just try and know.
I mean, we're investing in the stream quite heavily at the moment, and we are going to move things around a little bit. But it's just time, mate. To be honest, I mean, I'm working for a week now, my other job, and I can't trust Dan to do it because Dan's not very good with technical stuff.
all fingers and thumbs.
He has many other skills to Dan, but not technical stuff.
Saving people, innit?
Saving lives.
Saving lives, yeah. I've heard. Oh.
John Mower will ask Dopey when we're playing our money match.
Oh, John Mower, look,
Just before he says this, John, yeah, that's better, thank you. Don't call someone Dopey, spell Dopey wrong and match wrong, it just doesn't sound right. I love you to bits, John, but that's not good luck.
don't want to say anything after you just said that, John. Look, John, you're better than me. You're not good, but you're better than me. End of. But I'll have to take 50 quid off you. Nothing more.
Looks like Mr. Dent's just going to get another one here. 7-1. But getting another frame that Knox has been in. He's been in that frame.
Quite a few visits in that one.
Yeah. I think if he knocks out, when he had that first free shot, if he knocks it down the rail and covers the back, I think he wins that frame.
Oh, right, now, yeah.
But I think-
Massive that going in.
Because he doesn't.
You can't play
box
for that
it.
going in, can you? There, you're thinking, no way. You can trade. The thing is, you play down that rail, a lot of people mow back pot down the rails. He played that to pot, and he was missing it how he wanted to miss it. But he hit the red, you know what I mean? But he would have
Yeah,
left the mark
coach
still.
him, mate. Yeah, coach him, forgot she was watching. I'm not a betting man, so I'm not going to offer crazy odds. Oh, tap break.
Foul break.
2 to go over. Foul, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. That is. I cannot believe already. I'm surprised.
We'll see. So when are you going to get into that? When are you playing, John?
John Mower has become a pest. Not in the way a lot of blokes do around here, but he's become a pest. You
can't make a bold, sweeping statement that most blokes in here are pets.
Let's look around us right now. We've got Daniel Lad over here.
Oh, my lord!
I'm not mentioning names, we're not mentioning names. That's twice now.
Yes, it will.
One more red card, you're behind the bar.
I think that's a fair game. Just go back to that, I think you and John is a fair game.
I'd play.
I genuinely think it's a fair game.
I've got Lee the Banger Greener in January. And then
Tuesday now, you can't go, you on stream now. If you beat Lee, you play John.
it's hard. Either way. I don't know, because John can play. I don't care what he wants to. John, when he plays, is definitely above my level. Definitely. But now seeing John might as well play with Sleeping Brush where he's played sometimes, so I'm going to put it out there. But John Mo's a massive shark.
Sweet. Crazy.
Well, this is interesting. Foul break back, but in a different way.
Yeah. It's worked out quite nice for Knox earlier, that one, hasn't it?
Adam, what's your Saki comments, mate? Come on. He's trying a different tactic, mate, you know what I mean? But I get what you're saying.
I think Ryan would have been in Ryan's head at some point if I go behind.
Yeah.
I will tap break him.
Players do it, mate. Players do it, don't they? The thing is, if you tap break and got away with it, and then the ring off 5 frames, people go, oh, it's a masterclass.
Yeah, but you do whatever it takes. You do whatever you think it's going to take for you to. Badly.
I mean, he has left something down the rail now.
I think he needs to just have a moment, I think. And
are they having a break after 10 frames?
they didn't mention any breaks. I imagine they will do. But,
650. 650. It's 1.3k. Oh, yeah, no Vickers put. No. Always laughing, wasn't it? Big drop that. But some people won't play it, and at least you're still playing it, you know what I mean? Some people go, oh, it's not enough, don't they? Right, Dan, you're right, mate.
Are you not playing Ben Newman, John?
It's Sharky, mate. What's the easier game?
Yeah, I agree, Blasty. He probably does need a bit of a break. But he wants a break. He wants to go in 7-3. If he are on a break at 10, he don't want to go in. It's obviously a stupid question. But stupid to say. He don't want to win 9-1, does he? He needs to win a couple of these. He needs to win a handful of frames in a row now.
Now, do they?
Their plan. I think for me, they look like their plan. He's going to have to get nice on him though.
He has to finish these. They plan.
He's not going to want to leave the 3-ball plan on there, I don't think. I mean, no harm. He does have to think he gets it. But
it should come out, right?
Yeah,
pace, like I say, it's not.
It's just a white, and you got to force it a little bit more, right?
You can't play it now. Because you can play the just the plan now, but it's dodgy if you leave no first red you wait on to push him.
Yeah.
Interesting. Everyone has different opinions.
He don't like it. I mean, he won't want to steal much of these bags because the middle bags are vicious, so he won't want to steal it. But he has got the angle. He's got hands for it. I think it's all right. Touch your bottom left.
He'll play kiss on for the other red, no for the other end.
Oh no, he's playing safe. He's playing safe. Maybe he doesn't go. Maybe that's not.
If it went, I think it's bad option.
I don't know. It's one of them ones.
Give him a visit, aren't you?
Yeah, and plus they're not. It's not that hard, are they? Really. Can play the plan. Yeah, gives the plan.
Oh, what's his name?
I'm saying that. I think it's again. I think you'd be favourite against Ben Newman, mate. But
see, give him a visit, and now he's on his back ball.
it's white a bit. Right. Does that squeeze past that gap? Squeeze in the back. No, he's off for it. He's got a big bag, hasn't he? Got a big bag there.
Not big load.
Wow.
Well, it's not that white, I think.
No, you can see that top. You can see the top. You can see all three of them. He's been screwing off his first one. There you go, look.
John Morrow, that's why I won't play you for cash. We can't even see the balls properly. On the screen.
Screwing again past the off the back rail.
It's not easy, this.
It's not for a left-hander. He's got a rest of it either.
That's good shot.
Played that well.
Tell you what, this is a big frame from us.
See, it's cute that now. See,
He's getting there.
I'm glad he's got that. I'm glad he's got that.
Yeah.
Are you having a break after 10 or you carry on? Break 10, yeah. Yeah, just they are breaking at 10.
Right.
Both go for a fag.
Like, we have got rests. You'd like one. You just, well, you don't need a rest. You don't need a rest when you complain. You just broke your back playing a shot.
You do need a rest because you're 7-2 down, mate. You need a rest. No, mate. How is it?
Put it on that table. On that.
For a break after 10 frames for a fag in a
Ben,
plate.
get the missus to put it on that table. Or we'll do it. Turn that TV round.
Chill.
Get a Connor game on it.
What playing tube, Ben? 18? So it's 2-2 after an hour. That's a late one.
Put the darts on. Put the darts on.
Yeah, on.
You ain't got to do. He knows what darts is, Tom. You ain't got to just show me around.
Well, let's see ya. Let's see ya, should be taken out, I reckon.
There you go.
Nice one.
Ben.
Oh, turn it round as well.
So we've got
That's a real long night.
sporting venue. Look, we've got Conor Craig v Kev Smith across the road on one screen, tilt it round to us. This came in front of us, we've got darts to the right of us. It's perfect. I wish I was on the beer, then it'd be even more perfect.
Same, yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm on
Might be
call.
busy, so I'm staying out tonight.
No, I'm on call, mate, so I'm a bit stuck, so I'm driving regardless.
I reckon he's getting took out, yeah. He needs to. Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's got the middle bag on it.
Yeah, good, he's got a recovery shot. But then he's got to recover again.
He's going to play it relatively soft, because although he can hold on the yellow, he's not going to want to. He ain't got much margin of error, has he? So.
Kiss the yellow, play the bottom end, try, come off 2 cushions round for the other one, hasn't he?
Have a 2 cushions or check side it and come through the gap.
But he could just flip that red from the side cushion and put the white back down there. If he, well, no, he can't.
That's actually a very good point, Stephen Walker.
Gone out of turn to right. Gone out of turn to right. He's got a break for this one. That's the last one. And just broke this one. What's your break?
What happens now? What?
It's up to them. They didn't have to let them know. It's not for me to decide what they want to do with it. Yeah, but you still keep your turn.
John Mulworth, I'd give it a break back, please. That's not a bad shot. Give him a
You've been out of
chance.
turn on your brakes. Yeah, you broke that, didn't you? Oh, did it? Ah, right, okay. Oh, I'm listening to Chunky. That's what happens when you listen to Chunky, isn't it?
No, his Chunky took his comment off pretty quick because I think he realised he got it wrong.
And I trusted Chunky's judgment and made the call. Or made the... Sorry, I'm just looking at the door. I don't know why I'm looking at the door too. I don't really care. But Conor Craig is 2-2 with Kev Smith. Why is that Conor not? I was doing that one, is it? Change it when I was on there?
I know you do, John Mulworth. I know you do, mate.
You was wrong, Stevie. You was wrong. Stevie? Chunky. Don't know why I did that. Thanks, mate. Not the best shot in the world, but he's not left a load on, has he?
Connor's game is 4-2. Behind Kev's leg, where he moves, it's 4.
So no one's updated the score. Ah, right, okay. So Connor, is that Connor 4-2? Is that the other guy 4? Is that Kev 4-2? Good white.
Yeah, you can say that.
So it's Connor 4-2 up, is it? Yeah, I can see that now. He's got on the scoreboard on the floor 4-2. It's just someone's updated it 2-2. Cheers for that, mate. Not always possible. I mean, the thing is, it's hard to get. It's the same for them as it is for us. It's sometimes hard to have someone on the stream updating all the time, because it means you've got to have someone just sat here who's willing to do it all night. We obviously throw a couple of pints in someone's direction, but you can't go silly with it.
This time of year, well, you know, you don't as many people watching here normally. It's Christmas, work dues.
And plus, not being funny, if I'm out here watching a match and I have vested interest, I'd prefer to be, if it wasn't for the fact I'm on call, I'd prefer to be drinking, watching a game, not sat here talking and doing the computer. So it is hard.
Well, that's change this frame back a bit.
Evening, Tom Scott.
Shot here, big shot. Very big shot. I'll tell you what,
If that red goes past that yellow, that's a great shot.
I think it should do.
They're both
If it
just looking at
does,
it now.
yeah.
By Dent's face, it's very tight apparently. Dent just turned around to me and said it's very tight. I assume he means that ball going past the yellow. Yeah, he's alright, just screwing off this.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to go a bit lower than he did. Just don't go too far. We won't be in line with data.
John, I think he's pretty. Yeah, well, I'll come back to you on that date, John. I think you can have a few different dates, mate. I think it was. You two choose a date in Feb, or a couple of dates in Feb. Sling them at us, and we'll sort it out, mate.
What's that all about?
John Henley playing. Gibbo here.
I thought they was playing over there.
I think just fancy a different change of venues. Again, they've just asked. Cole's cool with it. I think they just want a different change of venues for a change. Off on the road. Dan Green, Phil. What's that?
Strange man. He used to be drinking. Got to be drinking.
I like Dan Green. He's a sarcastic kid. But
Sure,
Dan
I like him. He always was drinking. He's been very.
Do you know what? It's actually quite nice to see Dan Green drunk. Oh, that's lucky.
Wow.
I often see Dan Green being the sort of the sober one of the group that's in there. But when I say drunk, he was more than drunk.
He was.
I'm not going to go into details of the messages the next day to me, but it was quite. I found it quite funny watching the next
What,
day.
when he was on the way to work in the morning?
I don't think he. I think he was poorly. He got the bug, I think.
John Mower, I like you. Love you to bits. But we're not about me and you right now, are we? What about these big hitters that are on the table right now?
There you go. So I did say I wanted to go in 7-3, didn't I? That's it. So they'll be going for a break
I
now.
think it'd be good to do a break now.
So we'll turn the mic. Are they off for a break? You having a break now? Yeah, we're going to have a break now. So we'll put the ads on and that, and we'll speak to you in a few minutes. Right, we're ready to go again now. I've had a little break. Got Matt Pato with me now, the usual resident DJ.
Evening guys, feel you alright?
Start playing some disc jockeys and some music and that. Yeah, I'm alright, mate. You good?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You watch any of it?
I watched a little bit early on. I think Ryan's missed a couple of chances.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I see a Blackie missed early on, but I actually thought he should have rolled and took the bag, but he played it quite hard and it came away and Michael ditched.
Yeah, but then again, you know his game and he pots them normally, doesn't he? I mean, it's like exactly what to do, but.
You should just play it dead weight and take the bag, surely. I know you don't think about missing it, but if that's me, it puts more pressure if Black's over the bag.
I think he might have wanted shots where he thought, if I don't play for conviction, it looks like,
just personally, I'd have rolled it.
Just have to send the ball back. Too loud. Keep telling send the volume down. So it's getting. It
did look dark actually. It did look dark.
I'm going to get me a please on the tap.
Just mentioned about turn the volume back down.
It's a bit lighter now.
So as you go, you look at my screen now, Adam. Nowhere near as dark on there, is it? So it's hard to gauge, really. Right, anyway, back. 7-3, we've got a game. Like I said, I've got Pato joining me now. I don't know if Ross will be on back later on, but we'll have a little change around.
Yeah, Ross has been fighting, hasn't he? He's not good enough.
I took hands.
That's
what I mean.
I didn't say that, I said boom.
Back in, so I mean, yeah, back in this now. I think, look, if it had gone in the break at 9-1, you would say game over, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are to go 9-1, you'd sold so. But if he takes these out, he'll be up on my ball. Because he's not.
Yeah, that'll do not.
His puts are not been accurate at all tonight. I don't know if he was just going for.
I think he was just taking the back.
Yeah, but I mean, he was still miles away from that. You want it right in the heart of the back, or you're not because of the fact you want all these skilly.
No, because I've played Dent a few times and he doesn't miss skillers.
Yeah. These toes they are easier on these tables. Not easier on these tables. Luke Daniels is Gorge on the mic. Yeah, he is. Mr. Gorge on the mic.
Where he is, what he was on about.
You know who he's on about. It's his nickname, just in case anyone gets confused. He's Luke Daniels' nickname for Pato is Gorgeous. I don't know how it come about. But there you go, that's what it is.
Quite busy in here tonight, isn't it? It's booming.
Yeah, quite a few in, mate. Usually Friday, Saturday nights, and then you get quite a few in, don't you? That's good it. That's good it by Ryan, that. Does that go past it? Won't it? Won't go past the black.
Yeah, he's fluent with the black and you can move it here.
Yeah, get into it, yeah.
Ooh, he's missed the pot, he's missed the black, he's missed everything.
Just a slight lack of focus on them shots, isn't there? It's not killed him because the fact is the one down the red down the rails popped by the yellow now. But John Inleaf should be fair. Should we make rematch JDP fair? Yeah. Are you not drinking alcohol?
I was going to, but.
I'll tell Nat to give you a few drinks on my tab as well coming in. I think that'll be alright. John, if you want that, I'll ask my colleague to check the diary for St. David's Day. John Inley. John, first of what day? St. David's Day, first of March. Yeah, no, we're on 1st of March. That's what I do. Hindley v Gibbo. We're checking that date for you now, mate. I've got the colours on around, so I'm as bad as Chunky, aren't I? New one, you know it's new one. 1st March is Sunday, just work. If you want to do Sunday, you can do Sunday.
Yeah, he's fine there.
He's got the bit, just enough angle, has he? Would you be looking to sneak it behind that yellow?
In between the black and yellow.
In between the black and yellow, it's not got a massive margin for error there, has it? Or would you be happy with that?
Fine, he's played for the double.
Checks out.
Did he play for the double edge, do you reckon?
He's got to have done, hasn't he? But the thing is, if he misses this and doesn't leave out of the bag, he's getting the yellow off, isn't he?
In off the yellow, that's in.
Big bag. Played that well. If that's what he's going for, he played that well.
I think he did. We'll give him benefit of doubt.
I'll be honest, I didn't see that score. But I know you. I think you said Ryan to win by a couple of frames, didn't you? Was that thinking of you as a mate, or is that thinking?
I get on with them both. I just thought, I don't know why I said that, but
Someone keeps saying there's a bit of needle. It's a needle in this game. I think it's a needle in this game. That's what you say. I don't think they get on, don't they?
I think they do. Are they having a rematch?
I don't know. They never mentioned it. I assumed that they'd be at Q World to go have a rematch. He was mentioned before, I think, before the game. But it's been on and off a couple of times, this one, it. So,
Oh yeah, it's been on, it's been off, it's been off.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with what was going on.
77-12
It's a nice break. He took a bit off that break. I think that's better. That's a nice break. He's been hitting them really hard. Splitting lovely, but like
Yeah,
he was
sometimes
splitting.
if you just caress them,
Yeah.
you do get a nice little split.
Although when you say words like caress, just does weird things to me inside, Pat.
I won't say that again, that's for the rest of the night.
So he's on reds then. Yeah, I fancy him set these out.
I'm not too sure.
One tricky one than the
We'll
other.
see.
I played really.
Can't have sat here.
Unless you want to jump on comms.
I can do it in a bit though. I won't be on this all night. You can leave me behind the bar, I'll do it. Is he going to try and sort of stay? Yeah, that's what I say. It's gone a bit hard there, but I think that's the idea, is try and get this out early. I don't want this early. You don't want to leave it till last.
I don't think Finch is now.
It's going to have a cracking shot, and he's going to lose his white a little bit, and he's. What are his options with the white pattern? I mean, is he just going to hope for the best, to sort of go for the pot and hope for the best a little bit? Or?
Can you not play the other one now? You know, one to the far left, leave that one to the right. I don't know.
I think he's just trying to get back to this ball now, isn't
He's
it?
dug himself a hole here.
It's not quite that either, has he? Oh, he has.
Don't be happy with that.
Ooh,
I thought I was going to dip in, did you?
And the whites fell absolutely perfect for him, really. That's a bit fortunate, that. He won't mind, he won't care, but...
Well, you say that, if he played it, he wins the frame.
Yeah.
So it's not fortunate. It's
No,
just
no,
a
yeah,
shot.
yeah, so but I mean, yeah, he's got second best, let's say, but
Yeah.
he went for the finish and... Yeah, fair comment, Power. Don't come here and start talking sense, Power, it's not what we like around.
That's a good shot.
That's a great recovery. Bit of a cut here though, isn't it? He's held that well. He's played that nice. He's not,
This is not an easy shot, is it? You don't want to be straight.
I don't think, is he, I think there is more of an angle up, isn't there? Maybe not. He's not liking it. He can't really dig into screw with a bit of bottom left
He's
either,
trying
can
it.
he? Oh, yeah, more of an angle then. To screw from there. I was imagining doing a screw off the side rail. Again, he's leaving his hardball till last, though, that's the only thing. Unless he goes with
It's
this.
not worth playing the bottom one and getting this way over the pocket. Just play the skill
Another
shot.
shot. Or could he not go to the top yellow in the top left bag and get the other yellow out? Or do you not think that's worth doing?
Yeah, but then he's pushing that towards that bag, isn't he?
Yeah.
If he pots it, it screws into him. For me, I'd plot that and get rid of that red.
You can't say that on the mic because people don't know what you mean.
Well,
The bottom yellow and yeah. But where's he going with this now? I think he's going to just chop it in and push the black towards the bottom left and leave himself on the other yellow. To be fair, that's a great shot. That is a fantastic shot.
one good shot, yeah.
That break's done him well. He's curing well. The only thing that'll be in his mind is that not. I mean, he's got to screw it back and need to try and get away from that gap. And you don't want to overscrew
You
it.
can't roll it in.
No. No, you won't want to go rolling
Not
past
dig
and
in
leave that
and
gap.
go off the side.
I think that's what he's got to do, yeah.
It's not an easy shot.
You don't want to overdo it, do you? And you get a bit of unwanted side, you could be behind that black. And there's no back double or anything like that.
Play it on top back.
He's hit it as
Oh,
well.
that's
That's
a
a
good
lovely
shot.
shot.
Good shot, that. Good finish, that.
Yeah, just play well there.
Yes, right, this is gravy, lad. Fucking awesome for that.
Was good finish actually, fair. Very good finish. 4-8, got a game on, boys. Got a game.
Yeah.
Mr. Collins. You do what you want, mate, don't you? You do what you want. You tell him.
When I want to do it. Where's your money? Let me compliment.
What days was your company?
Right, giving the start, then we've got 8-4 to Denny. We had a few people giving some predictions earlier on. Anyone want to give a prediction now? We've got a little bit of a, let's say, a forward start for Denny. I think they're both starting to queue well now. Denny was queuing obviously the better at first, so I think that finish there was probably the best finish of the night. So. It's got another one in yellows here. What's that?
Just on about the first frame earlier.
If it's 50-50,
I'm 80% sure it's a foul if you hit both at the same time, isn't it?
In black ball, yeah, about foul if you hit them both at the same time, yeah. If it's in black ball, if you hit them both at the same time, it's a foul, isn't it? Yeah.
that's the same as uniform.
I thought Grimsby rules it was not a foul.
No, it was a foul.
Oh, right.
I know it was.
Oh, it's just got that one.
Being chairman of the league still, I knew things. So.
Yeah, it was close, yeah. I'm just looking
And it is still.
Luke Daniels going 21-20, that's a brave one. John Mower 21-16 to JDP, orphan boy. Looking Texas out, got a tricky red on there.
Normally,
Haven't really got the angle to get into that, has he?
I'm not sure, but if he doesn't.
I think he's going to want to get that out, isn't he? What, you think he might go in off the wall? It's done nothing there. It's done absolutely nothing. John Mower, so are you doing the doubles draw tonight? Because you pato with double T's, loving that. Changing it.
Well, a few people do that, don't they? I don't know if they do it on purpose, so.
Mate, whenever I put your name with my phone, it comes with patio.
But we'll get around to doing that doubles draw at some point. I'll have to do it tonight, so I can't do it tomorrow. I can't really do it on the morning of the competition, can I?
No, exactly, yeah. Craig Wanham, I'll be over in the new year. Phil, still haven't been. I know, mate, it's been. I've noticed you're absent, buddy. I feel a little bit disheartened about it, I'll be honest. But it'll be good to see you, brother, you can get over here.
What's he playing here? I'm fairly struggling, isn't he?
I don't know. I just genuinely do not know what he's going to do. I mean, I'd be tempted to get the hard ball off, but it's not going to leave him in a good position.
I think whatever he does, he's leaving right at the
He
finish.
tried to pot at the corner,
He's
didn't
just,
he?
I think he should bang that.
I think he tried to make the white hit the other red over the corner and pot it.
Right gets these for me.
Yeah, oh yeah,
100%.
yeah, definitely. He's straight down to the shot as well. He's starting to feel a little bit the money. It's starting to flow. And he can do it many ways. He can't go out on any ball. He can pot one in the corner, top corner now, and still leave job the middle. He can go middle
I think that's the
round.
ball, the green pocket, as
Yeah.
you call it, snooker.
I don't play snooker.
No, but you still know where the ball's going, don't you?
I'd love to be able to play snooker. But I can't see the end of a pool ball table when I'm about to see the end of the snooker table.
And then I didn't really get time to speak to them because they were playing you and them at the same time.
Yeah, I think I get what he's doing now. I think I'd have gone top corner again, but I think I can see why he'd want to do this. Get this one out of the way and then leave himself. All he's got to do is really stun his back, screw back a couple of inches, and well, it's got a little bit of an angle.
Just forward. Oh, and then it's game on.
Yeah.
That's better.
Straight in the hand at the back.
That's better.
For the game. 8-5. Craig Wanham.
TM, how are you doing?
Too busy with work, mate. Yeah, no worry. I know what it's like, mate. I know what it's like. Anytime you want to go over here, mate, like I say, towards you a table there for you, buddy, if you want to knock. Evening, TM. Yeah, he is, Dave. Dave was saying he's starting to flow now. He has definitely, since the break, he's come out the better player, hasn't he, after the break. He's
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Break did him good.
Are they having a break after every 10 or that?
I believe every 10, yeah. I mean, whether they'll change that, I don't know.
If Ryan can get to 11-9, I think he'll be happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah, keep that staying within it. I mean, it's a long night. The only thing is, it's a long night, and Ryan does sometimes suffer a little bit with longer nights.
Yeah.
His condition he's got, and it's like. I know when he played Rick Caker's long night, I was commentating, and I kept having to get food for him. I bought him a meal, and I kept just throwing food, chocolate bars in his direction, trying to keep him on. I'll give you a lesson, Bill. Craig, I told you before, I played you once. I don't even remember it, and you won't remember it because I will. I played you, I went 2-1 up, and I put my cue away, and I haven't played you since, and it's because I'm 2-1 up against you. So if I play you again, I won't be 2-1 up, and there's no chance of me being 3-1 up. So I think I'll line up somebody else to play you, mate.
Tell you what, he's got a bit fortunate there, Michael.
What's the on beds?
Yeah.
He's not. He's got to play some shot. I'd say he's not got a lot that he can really do there, is he? But then again, he's not.
He's just in complete control of the frame, so he knows to do it, doesn't he?
It will be eventually. I'll have the YouTube analytics and that lot on there, and I might be able to move the chat and such things like that on there. When I've got the other PC on, I've got dual outputs and that, so I can do dual screen and things like that. I've got a chance to. I've got a PC, which I have a chance down there. Which I have a chance to sort it out yet. Right, we have 2 streams as well. We can fire 2. What do you say? What did he say? I can't hear him. You swearing me and potty mouth. Plus, I want to change things around, but I need step ladders, and someone keeps nicking mine. The mine, by the way, not yours.
I like the mine. It's a bit awkward. I was actually Lincoln who tried to put Katie through never step.
Yeah. Ball cleaner been purchased though. Got the official ball cleaner now. £500. Supposed to be a good bit of kit actually, so we'll got that coming. Not some chance now, hasn't he? One good out. Can you not sell one to the middle back?
No, he ain't.
Going for it, yeah, you can see that. We dropped 7 minutes back.
Playing the spot, we're on the big spot. He's playing the plan. Crazy effort. No, that's not a good shot, that, because
I'm convinced he could have got through the top. Sure.
Michael gets this.
I thought he rolled that through a bit more and got the other one at the top.
I'd have honestly played it less and played that one. One adjacent to the pink spot into the corner.
You see that well too. Yeah, that white never went. No, white is up in, isn't it? Oh, wow. Wow.
One good shot here, and it's frame over.
That was. He's made it awkward now, and but he just can he stun it? No, he's going to help.
That's a great
Played it confidently, to be fair. Would you come across?
Come twice across the same back.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure it goes. Can you see?
Oh, it flies in, yeah, flies in. Well, I say flies in, you've got a pole's width in there. And that confirms it does definitely go. Again, it's near over though, isn't it? He drops it over, he's still winning. As long as it's not skilly, he wins his frame. So.
I missed that. Oh, that one really good. Big frame now, this.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it'd be gutted if Ryan wins this now, he's gutted, isn't he?
For me, does he just go for these?
I think if we play the safety, he's a good chance if he messes everything up, he's leaving it on, isn't he? So I can't really imagine what he's going to do. He's right flicking that past the black.
That's not a good shot.
You can see it, can't you?
I want to play that in a minute.
I think you might have to see it. He's looking at it.
Are these guys not got a ref or anything? Or?
I've never asked for a ref now, they'll go on. we're seeing more and more incidents happening, aren't we? The fact
Yeah.
that streams are getting better, the cameras are getting better. Things like that. You can see these things. I mean, we deliberately have our camera very close to the table, so all you can see is table. But it also means you can see everything that happens.
Yeah,
and
that's how it should be.
yeah. But I mean, it's like I know a few other people have moved their cameras closer now to the tables as well, and it's like you can see the detail of it. So at the end of the day, when you make mistakes or fouls that you don't think are fouls, everyone's got an opinion, haven't you now? And you know more than anyone on that match play with Greeny. Not that I want to bring it up, but everyone has their opinion on it, don't they?
Yeah. You still can't say.
Do you know what? And I think I messaged you about it and I messaged Greeny. I went from 1 minute thinking it was, 1 minute thinking it wasn't, and I've without being arrogant, I've got a lot of kit in my house, a lot of thousands and thousands of pounds of equipment, PC equipment, and I had it zoomed in. I had it. I was moving frame by frame and things like that, and it was. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. It looked like it hit the rail, but the rail didn't move. I had a line measured across it, a graphics line measured across it, and it didn't move from the line. So I didn't know if it was. It was like an anomaly almost. It was just a weird thing. But I still do. I still think that the best way. And I'm sorry, because Luke Green is listening, and I like you both. So I'm not saying this is anything else, but I still think that it would have been better to rewrap the frame.
In hindsight.
In hindsight, yeah. And I think that's not just for that occasion. I think on a lot of these occasions where you can't, where the two players can't say.
The only reason, I know I don't want to keep going on about that, but it's 17-15 at the time. Oh, sorry, 17-16. It's my break. If I break and dish, then that's not really the right thing, is it?
No, but that's Paul, isn't it?
And had it been the other way around and I was adamant he fouled, then I would have wanted to claim the foul. So, oh Ryan. That's
bad.
a gift, right?
Yeah.
Did everything right there, Ryan, and then when it mattered.
Yeah, but again, it's not the end of the world at 9-5, is it?
Yeah, but 8-6. He's back in it, isn't he? 9-5. He's got more work to do.
I think he's.
He needs to forget about that.
Yeah, and again, that's often again we both know Ryan really well. That's always been a problem with Ryan, is that he sometimes does dwell on the shot a little for a couple of frames. He needs to, but maybe again I haven't seen him play since we came out for money, so obviously you see him in the league and such things. But I didn't. I don't know if he's got that out of his game where he can get rid of that, because it's massive, isn't it? I mean, you know yourself, it's psychological. I've seen players, Adam Walker, who's only in and out, he's round in there, cracking player, absolutely great player. No one wants to pull Adam Walker in the comps, but he's played too many matches now and he's not looked even close to the player he can be.
No,
and it's got to be the money that does it. And it might just because he's new to it, it might because of the fact he's letting it get in his head a bit, match on stream and things like that, but it can easily mess your game up. That's young Dent on Reds. Sorry about the concept. No. Just thanks, Dan. Just beckoning the missus for a cup of tea.
What's the chances of getting some food for?
You can ask her, mate. She may not close the kitchen, but while Dan's here, you've got a good chance.
I'll go ask her now, yeah?
Yeah. Well, it's a couple of them where he's just. I mean, that's probably is down to the table. He's just not used to the tables, and they do react differently in them corner bags or in the jaws. They do tend to spit out a little bit more than what they'll hold. The Supreme will hold more.
Oh, you say it, did you? Oh, yeah, he was on the That's a fucking usual there.
I've lost my commentary partner for a minute. He's gone to go try and persuade the missus to cook him some food. She may well tell him to go. Yeah. Oh, she's still doing focus, done Matty Lawson. Oh, I think Mr. Collins is nipping on while Pato's not here.
Hello.
The new chairman of the Summer Pool League.
Chairman Collins, that'll do.
Chairman Collins. Are you officially the chairman now?
Afraid so. Because nobody else wants it.
Can I insult you, or is it?
No. Nobody can insult anymore. I've got power now.
Do we have to call you sir, or is that?
No, just chairman.
Just chairman. Yeah, okay. You don't like that?
You don't like that, does he? Well, it's actually left nothing.
It might be on and off the cushion. Yeah. I think go up and down and go for the middle back.
Bailey Moore, you're on Lightning Bailey. Where are you?
I can't see Bailey Moore coming in. Oh, at the very bottom. Yeah, that's a shot I think I'd have played.
He's lucky, but he's alright.
He'd probably wanted that to cover the black a little bit more though. So I do fancy Ryan to get down to at least down to a position where he can snooker, or he don't probably. Well, he might want to go for these. He's got the red, obviously yellow at the top right. So if he leaves that to last, he should be able to drop the block very easily for the bottom right. Oh no, second out. Blows that mark theory straight away. He's taking that ball there.
No, he's not. I think.
See, I'm not keen on that because the fact, yeah, and he's not going to be in a better position now than what he was just then. Sonia sends her regards. John's just round at your missus' house, I think.
She's not into his lying.
Yeah, but where is she?
It's in the drawer, actually.
That's a loose one as well, that. I think Ryan's in control now. I think Ryan's very much in control.
Just get your head on.
Head on, son.
So has it been a good game so far? I've only seen 2 frames.
Yeah, I mean, I Dent was checking out nice finishes. I think Ryan missed a couple of Mr. Black and missed a couple of shots early on, which let Dent in, and then I think it's sort of since the break, Ryan's obviously had the better of the exchanges. I think they're both. I mean, they've both shown what the game's about a little bit, really. They've both shown that they can both take a clearance out if needs be, but they're both quite missing them as well, on that occasion.
It's an even game, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be honest.
It's an even game. You're a drink poured on your head by a pint, isn't it?
Do you think that, mate? Okay, a little bit.
He knows who he's talking to, doesn't he? He knows he's talking to Chairman Collins.
He's got a bit of respect, unlike John Moyer. The thing with Dent is, I was just saying this over there, when you play him, I played him the other week, I went up, and you think, I've got him here, and then all of a sudden he'll play 3 or 4 good frames, and then he'll go off again. But he can bring it back again.
I think there might be a lack of focus with his age, to be honest. I do want, obviously we sponsor him, and we've not put about this game. I don't want to be, I'm impartial. I like Ryan. I've been good mates with Ryan for years, and I don't, I'm not necessarily mates with Dent. I don't know him very well. We just sponsor him because he's a good young player. And we try to bring him on, but I do want to, as part of what we're doing with sponsorship. I did say I'd get him some bigger games or like better training partners. I do want to get him playing with some of the better players around here, like you Craig Wadhams, your Wayne Campbell, your players like that will bring his game on a little bit.
I do love you, Mike.
I did mention Mike and a good player now. I'm in trouble now, and I just realised that.
I do love you. Not as much as your brother.
Do you think?
Usually misses.
So I am PC. So I'm okay.
Tell us to bring a doggy bag home, John.
It's not very nice food in there, is it? Or has it got improved its game?
That's how I go.
She'd only buy you a KFC anyway, doesn't she? Or a kebab or something when you're
she's a good girl, but not tonight. She'll be wasted tonight.
There you go. John Miller asking if it's okay to fit his carpets in March, Chairman.
Yeah, we won't flat, John. No worries.
Let me just turn these mics for 2 seconds. I'm back in a second. Sorry about that, I was having a quick chat off stream, nothing for you guys to listen to. So anyway, so quite clearly John Mo's having an affair with your wife then, is that news to you? Or?
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You look after it, John. Save me a job. Right,
One L in Philip, John, by the way. One L in Philip. I don't mind that though. You can call me Philip with 2 L's if you want. But and I agree wholeheartedly. Right, that's going. Knoxy on yellows. Texie's out. Texie's out.
Yeah,
Now. Texie's yellow. Oh, we can get that one. Nice snooping. I'm so surprised at that.
See, I think that's just a mistake. It's there. It's there for the finish.
I mean, the thing is, he's not going to be in a worse position. He'll be very unlucky to be in a worse position when he comes back to
3 of them.
No, easy. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Come on, Chairman Collins. You ever get a pool pedigree with that chairmanship? Well, you beat me in the poll anyway, mate. Even though I give it up, I noticed I was 3 votes behind you at the time. So, although I didn't vote on myself like you did.
I got 3 votes after you backed out.
There's no. As I said to, has he got a black there? As I said to Mark, there's no better man for it for me, mate. I think you're impartial. Even though I know you do drinking here, but you're an impartial person. You're not biased. He does sometimes, yeah, but he frequents more openly.
Yeah, openly. I'm in the I'm in the Q World. That's not a problem. But it's not a case of that. It's a case of what's best for the league.
And but you've always been honest with us, even with us, and when people critiquing us and telling us things, you've always been honest with us as well. So I expect you to take that honesty back into being the chairman. So, and that's why I said I think it's fair that you get it.
And it's not just me. There is there's number 6 there. That,
You are terrible at bringing up lads though, because your boy's a Liverpool fan. And it's awful.
We just need to make sure we get the black ball balls in the summer. That's the problem now. At the minute, it is officially still Grimsby.
Well, yeah, no, I think that's the problem. Is that people take it for granted, don't thinking, oh, we've got black ball rules, and we haven't got black ball rules. We've got it in the winter, and that's it.
And that was only because it was voted.
Yeah. Well, he's going to go corner now. I think he'd have preferred that middle one, even unless that's the way he played it. Just stun this in and leave himself long on the black. Yeah, it's got middle. That's a nice shot. Nice shot.
And it's still got corner.
Yeah, but again, it's that's a great thing of Paul, isn't it? There's no real wrong way, I suppose.
No, absolutely. It's what you prefer, isn't it?
9-6.
I honestly think it will go all the way.
I expect it to. I was saying even at 7-1, although you start to think it's a bit of a stretch for Knox. He's only 2 or 3 frames in it, as he did when 2 or 3 frames, the score starts to look respectable, and then he obviously starts getting a little bit of pressure on him. He's only 16, he's going to start feeling that a little bit. And I know it's not the biggest pot in the world, but it's still a good pot, 1.3.
No, Adam, it's not. It's finished in the Winter League, but Summer League is still Grimsby rules at the minute.
We need people to turn up
and the AGM up and vote.
Yeah, that's a problem. We do need people. I mean, 'cause obviously, I'm going to try. I think I'll be going on the committee. I'm hoping to get on the committee in the what we're now in the summer. Yeah, I'm hoping to. I've asked Mark if we can get on it, and I think the one thing I've noticed is, I mean, they do work hard. I mean, Chris P's good, nothing but respect for the guy. The same with Mark Draw. The phone's constantly going. They get a lot of stick for no reason. And the committee all back him up and such things, but there's a lot on their shoulders, and I think we just need to get that turnout on the AGM, get all the rules we want passed, like back ball rules and whatever else people want in there, and sort of get the rule the rule set moving on and the actual league moving on, because the people are there to work behind, aren't they? I mean, there's no.
It is a bit easier for the summer for the simple fact that Winter get it first, if that makes sense. So Winter's had a black ball rules set, and then when it comes to the summer vote, they played it for a season. So we should be okay, because I haven't heard many people saying they don't like black ball rules.
No, 1 or 2 I think have started a league on some kind of league, spin-off league.
Yeah, but they're not in the league anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No, exactly. But why wasn't it voted in? Because there is no mutual vote anymore. There is no anymore. There hasn't ever been. The 2 committees are separate. So whatever happens in one doesn't vote for the other. There's been talks before about joining the 2, I believe.
Yeah, the only problem is a lot of teams don't play summer and winter.
Yeah.
So the teams that play both, do they get 2 votes? It's an hard one, and I mean personally, I think it should be joined. I think what gets voted in for one should get voted in for
I think major rules, like rule changes like that, and that's a great shot from Danny, by the way. But I do think major rules should get, like rule sets changing from Grimsby to BB is massive. It's the biggest change you can have in the league, isn't it? And it's like, I think that should go across with it.
The biggest thing in pool is, in league pool, is literally Mark Drawby and Chris Peasgood. Because the amount of stuff that they do for this league, not a lot of thanks, a lot of complaining. I mean, Mark wants to rewrite the constitution, and he will get so much stick and people not wanting to change it, and it needs changing. It's ancient. It doesn't make sense. The rules just do not make sense.
But it'll get the stick from people that probably don't really realise it. The changes are being made for the better of the league, and it won't really affect them. But let's be honest, I've still watched a few games. Obviously, I own the club. I've seen quite a bit of the pool on Wednesday nights, and some of it we got teams from every division in our venue playing on a Wednesday night. And I watch it, and half the shots played are still exactly the same shots they used to play before. There's very little change to it apart from the can't tap up. That is the only difference, the can't tap up. Getting cold, yeah. You're in a t-shirt. I'm coming down with something. I've got to get a box up nose and that. I'm coming down, I've got a constant cough. I'm not doing political talk on here. I'm not sick to death of it. I mean, it means a lot to all of us, but I'm absolutely sick to death of hearing about it now. Someone told me that I voted wrong with it. I was like, well, yesterday. I was like, how did you vote wrong? You vote for yourself. It's ridiculous.
I got told I voted wrong because I voted Tories and a Scouser. How does that work?
You're brave to admit if that's a foul. You're brave to admit who you voted.
I don't mind. I'll be quite honest.
I think as well it's a personal thing. I'll just say what I talk about. It's a personal thing. I mean, what people earn makes a massive difference. I mean, I've got a property abroad, which makes a big difference to me. I didn't necessarily want Brexit at first. I had reservations, but now it's got to a certain point. I'm thinking we've got to now. We've got to. We've got no choice. And plus, a democratic vote. How do you have a democracy with if the nation votes for something and it doesn't happen? How is that a democracy? It's ridiculous. That is it now. I've stopped now. I'm not doing it anymore. What, on VCR? Yeah, he's recorded it on VCR. Betamax.
Oh, I remember the old Betamax.
New mics?
Yeah, very nice.
Nice, aren't they? To be age to install them. I was running late a little bit. But,
Can they hear everything right, please?
I don't know, but I've got software that can compress that a little bit, but I haven't had a chance to play with the software yet. We've got new PCs, so I ain't gone mad on this. We will be improving everything, and things will be changing. New year, new PC, new stream, and everything. So you watch this space.
Moving on. Always stepping forward.
Good, aren't you? Oh, that's an hard shot, and do you know what? He's been lucky to leave him absolutely dolly.
Yeah.
Because he pop this in, middle bag, leave, just he wants to be, screw back a touch, screw back a few inches, drop the one in, come back round off two cushions in same corner bag. He's got about 8 inches. Oh.
Nice.
Sorry, mate, we're talking stuff you won't understand, mate. I'll change it to Marvel or comics or something if you want me to. Oh, yeah. That's double figures for Mr. Dent, 10-6. Good little finish, but again, it's a mistake from Ryan Knox.
Yeah.
Where's my wife? Oh, that's what I say. Where's my wife? My cup of tea. There he is. There he is. There he is. I said he is because I got past it by Dan. Dent's queues long, doesn't he? Is Pato coming back, is he? Where's Pato? I've been left on my own. Oh, it's Denny Hall. We're getting Mr. Lowell back. I didn't see it, mate. I didn't see the break. Did he put a ball out?
No.
I'm not too sure. He's on, Ross.
I'm back. Let's have a quick 5 minutes before I go.
No, it's a pleasure to have you back, Ross.
I'll just read quick 5 minutes.
I am thinking though, Ross. I was thinking, Ross, I'm just glad that I was going to get headsets instead of microphones. I'm just glad when you're jumping on there, I'm not getting headsets because
Jesus Christ.
they are only.
Imagine the materials are oh my days. I've come back for 2 bags. I'm coming in next time.
Sorry, mate.
I'm coming next time drunk. I'm going to just bear with me, guys. We've got some numpty behind us in our area that knows nothing. I was on a quick word. Daniel Orney goes, not saying no names. Right, back to the ball.
Sorry, mate. It's a cheap dig, and I apologise. I'm better than that. Are you getting a new soundproof booth in New Year, Phil? Won't be a soundproof booth, no. One thing I can't live with is that. So in Closter we kind of got tinnitus. So I've got no chance of me getting anywhere near a soundproof booth. But we are going to improve things a little bit. We've got options, Tom, to be honest. We've got to look at them. We're not too sure where we are, but the stream table will be moving. I quite like having a little bit of the sound around you. Just to sort of get the atmosphere, but I do admit we get too much surround sound here. But again, we'll look at it. We'll weigh up our options. Again, it's not terrible because of the white screen. He's left him a long pot, but it's not.
What's wrong with me, Adam? Yeah, he's asking a question, isn't it? I wonder what he's all about.
Connor 6'5", looking at Connor beating Kev Smith 6'5".
One shot here. He's in. Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, just getting screwing off the side rail, won't he? And sort of stun across. Perfect.
Bounce right off nicely.
Will he come back behind it for the middle, or will he just sort of drop it in off the top rail with the check
Drop
side?
off side rail, don't you? Straight to the bottom.
Touch a check, yeah.
You know what? He makes a lot of comments, but he won't get on the mic.
I know, he does, yeah, I noticed that. So you don't come on the mics, but yet you make a lot of comments from behind.
Yeah, he's just got to come off side rail.
No, I think he's still alright.
I think he's minimum you put it over the back again.
Problem is, you're going to have to put a little bit of check side on this as well, and he just to make sure the wide middle back, or either side really, just to make sure.
The thing is, the minimum he covers the bag. It's yes,
Perfect.
11-6.
Stop the rot a little bit because obviously Knox was coming right back in there. 11-6.
There was that big frame on it where it went 9-5 to 8-6.
Do you know what, I'm not going to say. I keep saying this, but I do think a lot of the frames Knox has had to first go at them and either missed something or played a poor shot. Where so he knows he's in the frames. It's just a matter of finishing it off. Be a little bit more focused.
I think there's only been one break dish. Is there one break dish? 2. So there have been chances in each frame, definitely. And it's not been a dish fest.
No, it's not. But I mean, it's been some good pull. I mean, it's been some lovely finishes.
That's what I mean.
Really
I
nice.
know it's dish fest. There's chances in each frame. I think there's been one break dish, I think. Or reverse dish.
Do you want to brush it again after your next rest, next break? Put your eye on it now. Good. You'll be here for that, mate. Put your eye on the next time frame. I don't think it's break.
There's only 3 frames.
3 frames, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to pop the eye on to the top?
Oh, that's a massive break.
Yeah, I re-eyeing it for a lot, yeah.
Some massive break.
Takes ages. Well, yeah. Turns off again though, isn't it?
Yeah, the thing is, Jamie, we're talking sense, mate, unlike you.
You've got a headache yet, Phil, with Ross, so he's been spot on, mate. He's helped us out, to be honest.
Jamie's obviously not allowed out. He's team Ryan, but he's not a player.
Well, he invited, after his tournament, which was a good day, by the way, a great day that day. I mean, I was suffering for 2 days afterwards. We had that tournament here that Jamie ran, and he invited me out to Bluestone and then disappeared. Left me in the Bluestone with one of his mates I've never met before. It was really funny. I always miss that. It was really funny, to be fair.
Was that the day when Josh put bobble in his ear?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, drunken mess.
Don't think I got home till about 2 o'clock. He's up to back double this now, yeah. Again, he can't really. He'd be lucky to not be on the block, wouldn't he? That was it. Oh,
that's
he's got away a little
that
bit
is a
with that.
mile. Right, you know where he's going now, don't you?
Yeah.
That's great, Snoop.
He's got just a... Yeah. He's got to put a bit of side in this because he's got no handle, has he?
Thing is now,
Oh, he's gone on the two.
massive favourite. I like this. You've got to pull something. You've got to pull out a good shot here. Good shot.
None of these.
No.
I looked at them both and they both looked good as well. So you're going to snap it up again or whatnot?
It was a missus, but yeah, blame the missus. She texted you and said you better get your backside back now while you're a dead man and you went running. I know it, Jamie, for a big guy, ran out that door, you hadn't seen it before, unbelievable. Plus it was his round next.
I'm not going to say anything, but he's used that excuse with us, and I'll call it. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. It was a car crash. It was a car crash.
He's suggesting you're being disingenuous here, Jamie.
But he does run away on nights out quite a lot from what I hear. I'm not saying out from what I hear. Anyway,
He got my missus to give him a lift out all the way to the Bluestone from here. She had 2 trips with his mates. And we sat in there, I mean, to be fair, I don't remember much, I've been told this, I don't remember much of it. He's just going to push up on the rail and off there. Like I say, he's safety getting though, can he?
that red one problem though. That's the I don't get that.
All joking aside though, Jamie, it's a good day that, mate. Enjoyed it. Absolutely spot on day.
Even though we all did pretty badly, mate.
Beautiful, right?
I went out on frame difference because Jamie won.
Yeah, because you got stuffed by Andre in the first
Yeah, I
round.
took a bit 6-0.
Was it nil? I thought you got one.
And then I needed him to win one more frame. Andre to win one more frame against Jamie, and he was he 6-5 up, wasn't he? No, 6-3 up, wasn't he? And then Jamie won.
I'm not going to say it, mate, but you are workmates. That's all I'm saying. You are workmates. And that's all I'm saying on that one.
What the danger man out earlier, that's what.
Well, this is it. The Viking gets his arm going.
But on the plus side, I started drinking at 9:30, and then I could really start eating the beers, and I was inebriated. That
Oh, absolutely perfect.
do you reckon he'll just push into that, just push it away? Or?
Just come down, blow it out here. There you go.
Oh, well played, lovely shot.
Good then, Ryan.
Keep it in there. No frame out though.
You don't want it!
It's 11-7. I think he does want it. He's 11-7.
Four frames in it. Nothing that is it.
No.
What's that? Win 3 out, 2 out of the next 3 every few sessions. Or what, 2 more?
Don't try and work it out.
Yeah, I'm good at maths, but not really. No, I'm good up here. Can't do simple adding up. Win the next 2 frames out before the break, game on. But we love a game on. His dad drags him out. What's miserable as hell, bless him.
Little fun, isn't he? Always a lot. Wonky, isn't it?
It was wonky, wasn't it? There's a line there. There's a line on that one, isn't there?
Yeah.
Ryan must be feeling a bit drunk off the Diet Coke or full fat Coke he's drinking. So I'd rather have this one than that one. That's going to be a late job with that.
Well, this potentially could have, but they're flying through the frames. First 2 frames were really slow, but I think they're flying through them now.
Yeah, they always slow start for that. Always should be getting
Does that go past into the corner, do you think, or do you think it's not?
I don't think it does. I don't think it goes anywhere. Unless you get right next to the black for the other middle back. Let's see how dodgy ball's got in it.
This is tight.
This side. Nice.
It's a beautiful shot to hold for that red off the yellow. It's a lovely shot.
See, I think he's going to take that left middle, use that top right one, just go get a shot on that one there, the black. It's got to be perfect.
I think he's going to want to move that, isn't he?
Yeah, but like I say there, you're going to move it on one of your last shots, it's risky, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like that. These are way better than I am. They are something I don't like doing. You're moving the ball, that's on one over a back somewhere, or one you know you're going to be on if you miss it, if you mess it up.
So I feel, if you don't take these, the yellows are not bad.
No.
So it's now when it's in your head, you're thinking, right, I've got to take these or I might lose this frame quite easily.
Obviously, you don't want to put in these other 2 balls if that bed doesn't go anywhere.
No.
You're not.
I don't see what you're seeing here.
No, I don't either.
I don't see what you're seeing. Maybe it might go past. Definitely go past that. Definitely.
He keeps looking at it though, and he.
Might be able to get it off the knuckle, but.
Hey, is that bed? Is that bed? Unless he's doubling it.
Oh, I don't like what he's playing. I don't like it.
Definitely, never confirmed it don't go fast, so it's got to be doubling that.
I wouldn't like that from there, though. Whoa.
I don't really know what he's playing on there. Is a double available? Red, yellow being there?
Even if he did go past it there, he couldn't play it now anyway. He's kissing the black, leave it a bit. That's different. Not helped yourself there at all.
He's putting himself into trouble there.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be doing.
But that's what you don't do at this level, isn't it? At this level ball, you don't put yourself in
Because
trouble.
again, Ryan's great at taking out balls with no traffic. So he can't. He's also a great B game, but I mean, he's a good finisher as well. You take the traffic out of the way, he's left out.
I think Connor's
Yes, isn't it?
He's just won that frame. I played 6-5 up and then put 6 up.
Yes, left that.
Overcut that. Obviously, maybe he could, I think he hit that how much you can see it, so maybe he could. Maybe he didn't have enough.
Well, the question is asked now, can you take them out?
And the ball's over the, relatively over the bag, so it's sort of near enough over the bag. Bit of pressure on the right here, he's got to take these out.
I don't like the shape of this. That's a great shot, but it's not known.
I think you know where this white ball's going.
Yeah, we know where this white ball's going.
And that's a great shot, absolute fantastic shot, because he's literally, he's got no one cushion escape. You can't see the far jaw, that's a tough shot to get out of.
Great snooker that. And I think when he gets to, I think he might just move that red onto the top of the middle rail, middle of the top rail. I don't think he'll move that one down his rail as yellow. I think he'll move the red. A bit of safety. Secure the frame. If he hits it, really good if he hits it.
Well, he has hit it as
Oh
well.
wow. He's off.
That's unlucky. That is unlucky. That is too fair to even hit that. That is unlucky.
Well,
So now it's all about right. He's putting the red safe, he's surely going to put the red safe.
yeah, I think even if it was on the cushion, he would have done. He's got to just give himself a bit of security. Yeah, that's one
And
that.
he plays them so well, right? I know it sounds daft, it looks like an easy shot, and it probably is. To a lot of good players, it's really easy. But it's still also easy to get them wrong.
It's not, yeah, I was going to say, I don't get them perfect. I get them wrong more than I get them right. And this is why he did it, because he's getting himself in a little bit of a mistake. Does he go for that yellow near the black and come down the rail for that
He
yellow?
can go for anywhere he wants to go.
If you don't get it,
I won't be saying safety because he's either going to give him 2 and win the frame, or he has to go for it, or he's going to get it off the rail and make it easier yellow.
I'd prefer to that yellow near the black, try and come one down the rail, and in there. The thing is, he's leaving the white, bottom half of the table.
I don't think it's total, is it? He ain't called total yet.
No, he sits on that red, or marks red out and puts the white where the red is somehow, don't know how, then Ryan's in big trouble. See, that's a good shot. It's a good
It's potable, that's it, you put the pressure back onto Ryan again. That's really like it.
that's a good shot.
Ryan gets these now.
The thing is, even if he misses this now, can he pop the red?
Yeah, I think he could, but it's a tough shot, and can he hold the white?
That's it, mate. You send that white around the table.
But he shouldn't be doing this.
What do you do that one next to the black though? You want to be round
I
there?
just stun this in, then you saw a shot on either yellow. There you go, look.
Yeah. Game on. Should be. But we can see twitches.
Good little finish. And he waited for that frame, he played that.
This
really
is
well.
that's where Ryan's good. He can grind. Sometimes you can call him Ryan Grayson. 11-8. Big frame this one, massive frame.
Right, flip the iron on for him. No, it's not, the man who's done it.
What's his white t-shirt? Alex Hall.
Fuck that, I got ripped in.
You're getting abused by an alcoholic.
Change it to Heidi's playing then.
Well, I'm not saying.
Well, you as well. He's had to change it.
Cheers.
Was that, you want to hit Steve? Yeah. You want to hit Steve, right? Right. Last frame before the break. Can he make it 11-9? Or will it go 12-8? That was one dodgy, well, no, 3 dodgy yellows really. You've got to work these well.
I'm just pushing this yellow toward the bag.
I think if he goes potty, he's around himself. He will hand himself.
I mean, just drop it over the bag and leave the white touching it.
He's off for it.
You always knew he was going for it. Nearly ran with it. You get these tables, you don't put them on the place like that. I just don't like
I
it.
find you roll your bottom. Like, you say about a bag situation. I don't find him that bad to be fair. I mean, even when I first played him,
There's nothing bad about the tables at all, just different to what people are used to. We knew that when we got them. I mean, people have always been fair one, fair the other. A few people said they've always played on Supremes, that's fair enough, but what about before Supremes? There's other tables that people, at the end of the day, it's good players don't moan about it.
I was saying the same as Scott Baycox not long ago. I said the big players will play on fast tables, slow tables, whatever tables.
I said to a few people playing Wayne Cam on here, only in practice, play, said, oh, I've like, just a knock on that lot. I know I'm never going to win much off, I think I won one framing then, but he missed 3 pots in 20 frames. And no one of the easy pots, he's putting everything, it was ridiculous.
I played in the league on a slow table, way shorter, but you get good players, after 1 frame, 2 frames, they get used to the base. If there's a roll, you get to learn the rolls a bit, and that's the difference between the good players and the lower players, let's say, like himself. Oh, what's going on here? He's got a bit savage here. Oh dear.
Got a look at there, conflicted yellow, didn't he? 2 shots.
I don't know what he did there.
It's a weird one, isn't it?
I think that's a big statement there, Jay, to say he can't win it, because he was quite a few frames, 7 frames behind I think it was in fact, and now he's within 3.
And he's just gone favourite in this.
Anyone can win this.
Well, this next shot, if he plays this nicely, he's gone favourite in this frame.
I know what you're saying, Jay, you've seen a lot of Dent play, and you haven't seen a lot of Ryan play, but it's definitely a fair game. It's just, I think one's flowing better than the other at the minute, but he's had a bit of luck there, he's come out beautiful.
It's just all about order, isn't it? He's got the one that's going to be, it's not even that hard, but I mean that's the only one he needs to drop. He's got to drop on this one, but he then needs to get the angle to drop perfectly on the bottom red. That's
Yeah,
what's about.
he's got that one. He's got the one where it goes to the middle bag anyway. Well, the bottom corner if you get the other side of it.
What type of player have you described yourself as, Ross?
Low, a low word. That's all I'm going to say. I'm
Just under superstar. Coming back.
Do you know what?
I like that. There's that one there.
Do you reckon he played it?
Yeah, I think he did.
I think he possibly. I'll ask him. Ryan, did you play to cover the back? Did you play to cover it?
No, he did.
Oh, so he did go with the
He
clock.
went for a bit of
I
both.
think, to be honest with you, it's quite England because he had an awful lot. Matt's made it.
It's just nullified the frame.
It's one then, Ryan goes for a crash band wall if he gets a chance.
I think you're more likely than he going for a crash fan.
That's very true. Oh, what's in here? Well, guys, a 2-minute frame has now become a 15-minute frame. Stay tuned.
Must be a Christmas jumper night out tonight. There's quite a few. Sam Ward, Ryan Johnson all got the Christmas jumpers on. Adam Walker's got one on. Adam's took it off though. I don't think anybody did apart from 3. Is that the only 3 that got them on? Or was a few more really?
Do you know what, I had mine on all day, I took it off to come in. I don't know why, I took it off, I was going to wear it.
Some would say you always wear comedy clothes though, Ross, to be
I thought I
fair.
might have a knock, so I want to be wearing a Christmas jumper because it gets a bit hot.
Why can you not knock in a Christmas jumper?
I don't know if you find that, this is
I just can't knock full stop.
This is just genuinely me. I like to wear certain clothing when I'm playing ball.
I'm just glad you wear clothes when you play Paul Ross,
Well,
to be honest.
I mean, yeah.
I've seen your bikini, what a nice sight.
But some people wear jeans. I can't wear jeans to play pool because I just don't feel comfortable.
No, see,
some people like to wear shorts.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
fine,
wear
you know,
anything
but-
but jeans, so I'm not a tracky sort of
You can't be shouting at players during the frames. It was well away from the table, Tom.
He'd come over towards us, he was stood
Yeah.
next to us at the booth. And for that one that Ross shouting, that's just his natural voice. He's actually lowering his voice for the mic. I've got a decibel meter on there. I had to bring it down 14.3 decibels because of Ross's voice, and that's no joke. That's the actual truth.
Is that why you've done that?
Yeah, because when he was speaking, it was going right into the red. So I had to bring it down. You know, I bring it down for back of you.
I think it's because I'm a bit of a man. I'm a man. I'm not. I mean,
It's debatable.
no, alright, fair enough.
Again, I've seen you in bikini. I'll bring that one up again.
Yeah.
You didn't fill the bikini. I'll be honest.
That was a size 8 bikini as well.
And you weren't filling it. You wasn't filling it. And I don't mean the top half.
I filled that out. No, I know what you mean now.
I instantly felt sorry for your missus when I saw that.
I did get ice cubes poured on me in
it was
0
ice
degree
cubes.
temperatures. That was all I'm going to say. Back to the pool. Want a bit of a scrappy frame here.
Still going, isn't it? Still going.
See, I think Ryan's just trying to negotiate.
It's what makes the first mistake, this, isn't it? I mean,
Well, he's going to pack balls about for a bit. I mean, look.
see now, he won't really want to shove this red over this bag, but I mean, you don't know his choice really, because only one ball to play then, so he's got to do snooker on one ball.
So like, give yourself space so it still can move it away. Because the black's dodgy as well, so there's no way on earth it's going to go anywhere anytime soon. Even with 2.
Well, that tells you how much neither of them fancy finishing or try to play a skillier at that because the fact they haven't moved the black yet.
Yeah, that's it.
Obviously, Dent being the one that could move the black with the yellow being next to it, but obviously doesn't fancy. You want a ricochet off the ball, won't you? You want a little bit of skill shot off the ball.
Yeah, you get even with 2 shots as a red player here, you're moving, you're putting the red behind the yellow, or you're moving the black.
Well, I mean, he's more likely to be able to push into that ball there with that ball that's just gone past there on the yellow spot, as call it. Because if he gets the angle for the top right and back, like now, but we want to be, that sort of angle, but wants to be closer to it, he could go into that ball. I think he is. I think he's doing it. No, he's not.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought it was. He just cued it so quickly.
Maybe if ran down a little bit lower.
And Ryan won't really want to push 2 balls near each other.
No.
Again, I won't want to move that yellow too far down there.
Tell you what, this is going to be a very long.
I think soon someone will call us, surely. Someone that one of them will say, no, I don't. And I don't think it'll be Ryan who wants to do that. I think Ryan will be happy to do this. He'll be happy to frustrate.
I think it will frustrate me. I think playing like this for 20 minutes, half hour, which would be quite easily, if not more, I think it will frustrate them more than that. Just because of the way Ryan is, Dent is a young lad, wants to get bottom balls. Ryan can play like ace, he has done numerous times, you've known him years, he played for you. You know.
Oh yeah, he'll keep
He definitely shoots it more.
That's a good light though. That's a good light. That's a nice shot.
I mean,
he don't miss getting out of it, but it's still a good shot.
good job he didn't kiss the yellow really, because that's opened the block a bit. Which would have naturally opened his frame.
He's got an angle, hasn't he? Has he left angle? Has he left an angle? I thought middle bag and he was going.
That was right.
Yeah, good point, Matt. Yeah. Cheers, buddy. Catch you in a bit.
If I was Ryan here, I'd just play a shot at some point, if I can. Flick off your red, wherever it is, doesn't matter. You flick that black out.
I think Mike's right though about Ray. Ray needs to bounce one of the. He means Ryan, obviously. Bounce one of the balls, one of his balls toward the black.
Yeah, because if you get the right side of it as well, the yellow will bounce away naturally.
Yeah,
And the red will go
and plus he'll want the other red on the table to do that. So he, like I said before, so he has got another option if he doesn't leave himself on the ball. He's planted. Is that going to reach?
Oh wow, he's trusted that there. Fair play to him. I think he's.
Knox, he just said, I heard him say, I just crap myself then. I didn't say crap though, he said something rather different.
See, that's one more ball, not that he now can't play with.
Yeah.
So that's changed the frame a little bit. You don't want to move that yellow next to black, no matter what. That's one thing you don't want to do. Oh, you don't want it in. I think it's got a place to get a blackout. If you're non-reps,
It's not reaching, is it?
I tell you what. Brave.
It's getting off now.
Did you want it?
It's a long one this.
Now, I think Ryan puts that red off the side cushion into the black with a white. Just bring it.
446.
Tell you what, I'm in the wrong game.
As long as it's not prostitution, mate, I think you're doing alright.
Yeah, I don't say too much, but
I don't think you get people paying for it, mate. I'll be honest.
oh, cheers, mate. I think I've
I
got a
think
few
you
customers.
get a lot of refunds.
That's good shot. Not good shot. Not good shot.
You've got the angle. Here's the angle now. And there you go.
It's giving that chance there by doing that.
Yeah.
Weird shot. Nice red safe.
The only downside is that he's a little bit awkward to him, but I still fancy him to get out of this. and drop this
It's
in.
red safe as well, which has not helped.
He's not gone for it.
That's great shot.
Shows you a bit of clever head, that. Shows you've got a bit of clever.
I think here Ryan's just got with that bottom red.
I think I'd aim for the one near the cushion purely because of the fact it's right, it don't pop. So if you hit it, you're getting it off the rail to then pop.
Yeah, then you leave him on that yellow down the rail.
Either way, he's got the ball in the bag, hasn't he? So he's always going to have an option to get
Well,
it.
yeah, but
I see what you're saying. I suppose if he does get one in the rail, he could put it over the bag and he needs that bag. But
Yeah, all these are white, bit dodgy, and I think he's in the struggles with it. Oh, that's not bad.
that'll do, yeah.
You've got to ask a question, haven't you? That's all you can do with this situation.
I think I still think he's not going for it. I'm very surprised he's not going for that. Again, it's a sensible shot. That's a percentage shot. But
You've given a player a chance that he didn't need to give him.
he smashes it down the rail. Smashes it down the rail, yeah, it came over, yeah.
He can, anyone can, and there's one in.
Well, he's at that very, very bad way.
I mean, yeah, great. Now, that is that's
Yeah.
definite, but
He
originally,
struggled a little bit down the rails today, Rye. I mean, that was by no means an easy pot. I'm not suggesting he should have got that.
well, I think
A little bit of
12-8
left hand side. Yeah, that'll be a break. I've a little bit left hand side spin out.
I think then it turned that frame on 10 a bit.
Oh, wow.
So what? I couldn't awkward.
Don't know why I did that. You just put a little bit left hand side in there, it springs off the rail and just sits perfect over it. It's got it though.
Good pot.
Got it though. Right, well, the players are going to have a little break now, going to clean the table and such things. We'll be back in 10 minutes.